Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what name did we establish this as? The
Uh,
Repzpepsi podcast. With
yeah.
your lovely
Something like
hosts,
that.
Repsion, Eternal Dark Wolf, and Agmar. Introduce yourselves.
All right, who's going first? You want to go
I
first, Brett?
yeah, sure. I'm just some, I'm just some southern redneck man, just trying to, find some fun games to play, And I think we have a few games that we actually want to talk about today, and I think it's very exciting that we're going to do so. So, Aggie, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
I'm the stoner of the group.
I don't know about
I'm
that
also well. I mean, you more than me. That's just because it's legal where you are. I should say I'm more the dumbass of the group. So I'm kind of the same as Brett. I just like playing games, man. Ready to talk about Resident Evil 8 or Village, whichever.
Is it
Some
actually
people call.
is it linked to Resident Evil 7? In
Yeah,
some way?
it
Okay,
is.
it is.
It's-
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I only played. I just actually recorded like an hour of it, and it mentioned that girl Mia, and I'm like, that person wasn't she in number 7?
Yeah. So like it's just like I think it's like a year or something. I don't know the specific time, but like
It takes place
right.
after a year after.
Yeah, it's like right after 7.
What do you guys think of
So.
them changing the first person dynamic? Because it's always been third person on everything, and now with number 7 and now into 8, it seems to be going to the first person perspective.
I find it a lot scarier, actually.
Oh, I do too. It's way more immersive. It's way more immersive, I think.
As somebody who's like actually went through and kind of played the other Resident Evil games, it does kind of feel like the next step for Resident Evil because it's like the game's obviously at a slower pace. Same with Village. Village is kind of slow too, and they all kind of have that thing where they're like super slow. So I think it kind of fits. I'm taking to it a lot better than I thought because I recently replayed what was it both the remakes of 2 and 3, and this feels exactly like that, just in a different viewpoint,
I still need to play through 3. I have it installed. I haven't never played 3. 3 is like the one that I never played. So, I heard
but
it's really
I love
short,
the-
so
I love the
Yeah.
textures in it though too. I mean, if you look at the new Resident Evil, it's just the textures are just amazing. They're so stunning. Like the environment, the lighting. I mean, it's just so amazing. Like
I know. Imagine
act-
what it would look like with ray tracing with our RTX, 380s if we could get one.
if we can
Yeah.
get
Imagine what that would look like on our computer right now.
Yeah, I'm AMD, so I don't get that.
Lightest tech tips is like it's not really all that worth it because people can't really tell a difference with it right now. And it's like
Well, no, that
I
it's
just
like
want the framing increased, dude. That's what I want.
Well,
There's a substantial, like if you get a 380 or 390, it's a step up from a 1080 Ti. The frames you get,
Oh,
is
yeah.
astronomical difference.
like because obviously I'm AMD, so I had the 5700 XT.
You're only
And
AMD because that's what you could get your hands on.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it is like all the RTX cards are like almost like $3,000, and you can build a rig for that.
Yeah, I know. And anybody who spends that
It's-
much is an idiot. And I've overpaid. I've given money to scalpers before, but I've never done something that much overpriced. It's not even viable at that
No. For the RX 6800 XT, I paid like $1,400 for it, but
point. You have good drivers. No issues, no blue screening, no bugs.
nope, nothing.
I guess you're one of the few
I think I've-
select lucky ones then.
Yeah,
I find it funny that my graphics card that I paid like $600-700 is now worth $2,000 now, and it's like, geez. Usually prices are supposed to come down, not up, but I guess people wanting to scalp it and fucking mine it and everything. Yeah.
sorry to cut you off, Brett.
No.
I'm pretty sure once COVID kind of dies down, finally, if that ever happens, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bump up production by like almost like tenfold. So, I mean, right now
I
it's
thought production was due to the fact they couldn't find what's the little. It's like the silicone. We're like a silicone shortage. I thought it was. And that's also
that
from what
and-
I've been told with PS5 and production stuff and why it's silicone is
Yeah.
like on a massive.
I don't know why they don't just use
But
like
then
a
I don't even
different
know
material.
I don't know the production of silicone. Isn't that like a mineral in the earth or something that you have to get? I don't know. Break it
Yeah,
down.
I'm not gonna pretend to know how they do it, but yeah, I mean, if you go on eBay right now, like I'm just gonna go on eBay and look for PS5, big PS5 console. Like these things are ridiculous right now. It's like
Yeah,
almost
there's
like
some about
twice.
850, about 850 to 900. Some of them go to 1,000. And
Yeah, I'm
base
seeing
consoles-
like $2,000.
Yeah, but most people aren't going to pay that though. Like if you actually
Oh,
look at
yeah,
the
no,
auctions
no.
though, they run about 900. So you're paying almost double what it's actually worth. It's just-
Yeah, it's like, man, just build a computer at that point.
Isn't this like the first PS5 or the first PS series that they're actually making profit off of?
I wouldn't know those financial statistics.
Yeah, no.
Because they've always sold at like a net loss. Go ahead.
You know, the only company that's not doing that is Nintendo recently. They're killing it.
Yeah, Nintendo is, but man, I've been bored with them. I haven't touched.
Yeah, I
haven't touched
know.
my Animal Crossing for months.
I
I just
know.
want Metroid Prime to come out. That's like all I've
Yep.
been dying for however many years since Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah, that's all I've gotten the Switch for is to. I mean, I've played Splatoon 2, and
I
that's
actually
an
have
alright
Dust on my
game.
Switch right now. It's just like, well.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
alright and everything, but I did like Animal Crossing, but it was just so repetitive, and it's just like.
But Animal Crossing's
And-
always been repetitive. It's always the thing is you have to wait for the season, like actual seasons to hit, and then they always add new stuff. But it's just the
Yeah,
same generic
and-
things over and over and over and over again.
God, and it sucks because it's like my girlfriend's a big Animal Crossing person. She wants to play it like all the time, and I'm like the exact opposite.
You don't want
It's
to
just like there's like
pick her apples for her.
like there's I mean I feel like once you play it for like a month, you know, aside from like all the new stuff, you've seen like everything you're gonna see.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm same boat as you. I'm waiting for Metroid Prime.
I want the new Switch to come out too, with a better battery, nicer screen.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like Switch Pro or something. I'd buy that.
That Samus Aran though.
Yep. Dude, you know, kind of a pro to the little situation here. I've had like shit ton of time to just go back and replay like all the Metroid games. You know,
Yeah, you've
especially
been,
Prime 1.
Yeah, you've been streaming them too in the Discord, and I actually think they look pretty good. You know,
Yeah,
they
they are.
well.
They're some of the better GameCube games that came
Oh,
out.
yeah.
For sure.
Oh, GameCube was one of the best systems they ever came out with.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm big into console modding and stuff like that, so I go a little overboard. Like
A little's
I got
putting
the-
it lightly with your game.
yeah, like I mean, I bought this GameCube for like $40 and it had like a bad disc tray. Took the disc tray out, put like a little SD card thing in it, put like a new fan, and I don't even hear the thing. It's crazy. I think it's good that people are coming out with stuff like that for older consoles, especially the disc-based ones.
Well, you know Nintendo's gonna make
Yeah.
some sort of a GameCube retro thing and just bring all of it
I-
back. You know
The
that.
mini cube.
I would
People like yourself can't
love
just wait
that.
for them to do that. People are so impatient.
Yep.
That we are. We are impatient human beings.
Hey man, they got Nintendo Switch Online and they don't do anything with it.
Yeah, that's a big
Their
big
online's
problem.
garbage, dude. Any
that-
Nintendo game I've tried to play online is just filled with immeasurable lag all of the time. Especially
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers. Like I don't even know how people like playing that online. Throw a Pokemon
You know,
ball
the-
like jerks across the screen.
Yeah, the worst offender is Super Mario Maker 2, because I'm like really big on 2D Mario, and the multiplayer for that is like unplayable. I can't play it. Like
Oof.
I don't even know how people play it because it's just like it's a chug fest.
What makes their servers so bad? Is it? I wonder if it's the actual hardware in the system itself, or if it's just
It has to be.
the
No,
servers that they're hosted on.
It has to be the servers because I mean you're only paying like what? My last bill was like $3 to $4 a month.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
you
comes
don't
out to
pay-
around like $48 to $50 a year. So it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, like this has got to be their infrastructure. They need to do something with it, man, because it's bad.
So,
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but I started recently playing Dying Light again, and you know I started replaying it and everything because last time I played it, I was just like, the story isn't all that good, but the gameplay
Dying
is
Light was
phenomenal.
incredible. It was so fun. It was so fun.
But
It was fun just to load in there and just kill things over and over and over and over again.
Right. And I recently, I'm thinking about getting the DLCs because they said that like the DLC is better than the actual main story, and it's like, okay.
I thought they were for sure.
You know what's funny about that game? Is there was a drop kick move that you could do.
Yeah, everybody did. I
And
did
it
the
was
same thing.
and it was the funniest shit
You
in
just
the
go
world.
around and drop kick people and just constantly in the head, and it would throw them back. Like, especially if you upgraded the perk where it's like increased your drop kick damage and like how strong it was. Especially at the mini bosses where you could just run and like hit them and it would stun them like massively.
Yeah, and like the whole thing is like if you actually like kind of go into like a third person mode through like a like a trainer or something, your character just literally turns sideways when they do it. There's like no animation for it.
Yeah, of course, you're
it's
not
hilarious.
it's supposed to be first person. You're not supposed to use those things and see how the animations look outside of that.
Dude, it is so freaking funny.
Like Cyberpunk, dude. Somebody, because Cyberpunk was originally third person, and then somebody made a mod for it to go third person, and their arms just wobble up.
Yeah,
like their shoulders went down to their waist or whatever.
God damn! I still need to beat Cyberpunk, dude.
You never beat it?
No, I didn't. I was really into it, and then it was getting really buggy for me, so I just took a break, and then I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, that's which is really sad, man, because it's like as somebody that's really big on like synthwave and stuff, that world is so freaking gorgeous. And it sucks that like they just didn't take their time.
I want that multiplayer.
They're not going to do that now.
Yeah. Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean?
They abandoned it because people the backlash of Cyberpunk was so bad because everybody knew it's like, oh, they're just trying to get this over and done with.
So they're not doing multiplayer even in the near future.
Nope.
No,
they can't. They can that project because
that's because me.
Yeah. Oh no, people can't. They were mad because they knew it's just going to be a microtransaction fest. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to become like everyone else. They're trying to become like EA, Ubisoft. They're trying to become everyone else in the multiplayer sphere.
Did you hear about the lawsuit and everything?
No, I've been honestly. That's all news to me.
Yeah. So let me pull it up because there was an actual lawsuit and they're being looked into and stuff.
And apparently, the story was complete and everything until they got Keanu Reeves, and they completely redid the story.
Based upon him?
Based upon him. When they got him, they changed the story completely, and I was like, wow.
I don't know that either.
And apparently in the original Cyberpunk, Johnny Silverhand actually died in 1976. So in 1977, you weren't going to see him, but they changed the whole gameplay on that, and that's just like I want to know. I want to know what the original story was for Cyberpunk.
I'm sure in time we'll figure. Something will leak, or somebody will say something, or some disgruntled ex-employee will say something. Typically how it usually goes.
So like the lawsuit is kind of like it's kind of a weird thing because it's like it's not in relation to the PC version because the PC version for the most part works, right? But it's kind of for the Xbox One and PS4 version because it's like at launch those games weren't even playable. It's kind of like you remember Batman Arkham Knight when it first came out on PC and it was just like unplayable.
Yes, it was horrible.
And it got so bad that WP pulled it off the freaking Steam page.
Yeah, I remember.
That is embarrassing.
I don't know how that happens with games. Like, I don't understand the game development process, but I don't understand how you can like put out a product and have such blatant issues with it.
Like it was built. The problem is it's like if it was built on a PC, and everything. Like I guess there's like some sort of code that you have to make it where it's compatible with the consoles version or whatever. I mean, it's just like. But here's the thing, because we're seeing a lot more games that that come to PS4 or come to Xbox are now coming to PC, and I like that. And sometimes they even give them like a 4K texture reamp and everything, which I like.
As they should.
As they should. Most of them
So-
do. Not all of them do. And I actually like that. So, games, that you wanted to play, you can wait a year later for them to come onto the PC market, and then everybody on PC gets to play those games.
So I'm gonna put this trailer in the kind of group chat thing we have for kind of a reference. Like before the game even came out, they had this like GameWorks trailer, and they sped up the footage, so it looked like it was in like 60 FPS when it was running in 30.
Oh,
Like-
I think I remember that actually.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
It
dear Lord.
is so bananas.
Yeah, it looks. I'm watching it right now. It's super smooth.
But yeah, like people were pointing out some of the footage in it looks sped up, and that's how they got it to like look like it was running at 60 FPS. It was ridiculous.
That's a pretty big false advertising though. That's really scummy marketing. Speed up gameplay just to make it look like it runs better.
All the
Yeah,
games are nowadays, man. It's like,
I don't
you want
know.
a full-
RE8's running really well for me.
Oh
That's
yeah, all right.
I'm recording it at 1080p, 60 FPS too, and it's like, and I'm like playing the game, and it's running great.
yeah, we actually get a game that, that doesn't have many bugs. That's actually a full product. There's no microtransactions in it. I mean, that's what games should be. And the Resident Evil series doing this, I give props to them. Like, bravo on them.
Oh, sorry, Brad. Something that Daniel mentioned sort of at the beginning was the length. Because I mean, people were reporting the game's like 10 to 15 hours long.
That's not.
No, ordinary gamers beat it in 8.
Yeah, and it's like that's not that bad for a Resident Evil game. I mean,
that's-
yeah. Like,
I mean,
I know
I'm
it's a
playing
6.
it on the harder setting, hardcore. So maybe, I'm
yeah.
assuming it's gonna make me last probably around 12 or 13, probably.
Yeah, and like I don't really have a problem with that because it's like most Resident Evil games are kind of around that time frame. And
I don't have a
you
problem with that.
no, and especially because it's a horror game, you kind of don't want it to get dull.
Right. I mean,
would
if
say-
it's longer than 10.
I would say any game that's over in like I would say a 12-hour campaign typically is solid in my opinion. Like in terms of length.
If it's like longer than 10 hours,
Like Call
I'm
of
cool
Duty
with
games though, like if you just look at COD games, like I beat that stuff in like almost 4 to 5 hours. Like I just blow through. It's like it's not worth $60. But I mean,
No,
you
it's not worth-
don't really play COD for the campaign anyway, or at least
Right.
I don't know. But there are still a lot of people who do.
I used to be one of those guys who played it for the campaign. Back then, nowadays it's just like, okay, I've got this computer now, so I can play the multiplayer, and I like the multiplayer more than the campaign.
Well, I remember when the first Black Ops came out. Like that
Oh,
game's
man.
campaign was so good, and Call of
Oh.
Duty World at War. Those two probably had the best
World
campaign.
at War was great. I remember playing that.
I mean, it was a really good game. 'Cause you could actually mount in that game, couldn't you? I think it was the first Call of Duty that you could mount. Well, if you had certain gun attachments to it, I think it was like one of the LMGs that can mount.
I think you're thinking of the Call of Duty World War II and not World at War. World at War
No,
came
World-
out.
I remember playing World at War. I didn't play Call of Duty World War II. I played at World at War or whatever, and you could mount one of those guns, and it was just amazing. I thought that was so great, and they didn't utilize that. And I was they didn't utilize that until like what the latest Modern Warfare.
Yeah, when's Medal of Honor gonna pick up their slack?
I think the
Never.
last game was a VR game.
Yeah, it was a VR game. It was.
So
It has pretty
I
mixed
think
reviews.
I think they're pretty much done with Medal of Honor, which kind of sucks because
I love the first one when I played it for the PS2.
yeah.
Well, it originally came out for the PS1, but they put it on the PS2 because it just recently came out, and I played it on both those systems.
I
And-
distinctly remember Medal of Honor: The Rising Sun for the GameCube. That one was really good because I think it was one of the first like kind of military FPS games during World War II to focus on Pearl Harbor,
Mm-hmm.
It was actually.
Mhm. and it was really good opening.
Didn't it open up on Omaha Beach? I thought.
Yeah, no, I barely remembered it until today too. But I really like those, World War II games that kind of focus on, stuff other than the Americans or the Russians, stuff like that. The more kind of weird stuff to World War II. It's kind of like what was it, the DLC for Wolfenstein?
Oh, Wolfenstein was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
'Cause,
like the New Blood. I like the other Wolfenstein games and
Yeah,
stuff.
the New Order.
The new order.
Yeah.
I mean, I still love the classic Wolfenstein.
Let's
Oh, yeah,
kill
there was-
some Nazis.
Yeah, there was one that came out in 2009, I believe.
Is that the
And it
one
was
for
Yeah,
kinda-
Xbox?
yeah, for
Yeah,
And
Xbox.
it had the,
Yeah.
the gigantic fat Nazi lady.
No, I'm talking
No,
about.
no,
there
that
was,
wasn't it.
There was one that had like a hub world, and you would kind of do your missions like that, and it had like all the wacky occult stuff. It was really fun.
Oh, it was fantastic. And you had to like get some runes or whatever to like.
Well, what was the Wolfenstein that came out for Xbox? It had this giant like chunky Nazi lady. I remember, and they were
That
like,
that wasn't in 2009. That was like 2014 or something.
no. There is an Xbox. And now I'm curious. I gotta look this up. There is a Wolfenstein game that came out in like it was between like 2000 and like 2009. Wolfenstein.
I
It
think
came out for the original Xbox.
Oh, I see. I think you're talking about
It's none of the new games. It's
Is it Return to Castle Wolfenstein?
I think that may be it. Return to Castle.
'Cause I'm-
Yep.
Okay,
It is. I'm looking at it right now. I'm
Okay,
looking at the box
alright.
art. It is absolutely. It's called Return to Castle Wolfenstein: Tides of War.
Okay,
It had Xbox
cool.
Live, and it became an Xbox Platinum hit.
Yeah, and funny enough, I think that came out for the PC a little earlier. Or did they all come out at the same time? No. The PC one came out in 2001, and then the Xbox came out May 6,
Yeah,
2003.
it's November 19th, 2001. Yeah, Return to Castle Wolfenstein is when that came out. And it had multiplayer too.
I'll just put this again for content. I know it's a wiki page, but whatever. It's just called Wolfenstein 2009. It's by Raven Software. That's the one I remember having the most fun with.
Yeah, that one was the best though. Out of all of them, believe it or not, I still love play. I still have a copy of that actually.
Yeah, because I have it on PC and it's fucking wacky.
I think I remember playing this. I think I played this one too.
It even had a
Like-
multiplayer component, which was
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was fun too.
Yeah, and it uses the same, an improved id Tech 4 engine that like Doom 3 and all that ran off of.
Oh, by the way, you're probably going to want to change your Twitter handle
Why?
because it has 06213318.
Oh, he could be the next Boogie.
Wait, why do you have Mr. Repzion's manager in your bio? You asshole. I just now noticed that. Oh my gosh, and one of your replies is, she is actually hot. Where's your girlfriend, my guy? LOL, let me guess your hand, lolzy. Oh my god. LOL, all journalists are gay. Wow. You got a great Twitter account here. This is gonna...
Oh,
you gotta,
Should have seen my other one.
you know what?
Ooh.
You know what we need? We need another Quake. I'm dying for
Do
another
we,
Quake.
though?
Dude.
Oh
Do we really need
yeah.
another Quake? Is it gonna be good?
Uh,
Probably not.
no.
It's not gonna be great now, but I want one so bad because I like the Quake for Nintendo 64 because it was better than the actual Quake 2 in my opinion.
Yeah. I think
I grew up
everybody
with
agrees
Unreal
that.
Tournament, not Quake.
But because there's because the Nintendo 64 version was just like so amazing because there were like every time you went to a new location, it didn't seem like they were just trying to reuse assets. It just seemed like every new area, a new level you went into was just so different, so creative, and
Man,
everything. And the secrets that you had to do to find them, it was just so difficult. I don't even think I've actually even 100% found all the secrets when I was younger.
All those secrets. Dude, secrets.
Oh.
I always like it when they hide stuff in video games like that and make you work to find things. Metroid
Man,
Prime is
it's-
an exception to that because they fucking... I don't know how they expect anybody to find all the secrets without using a guide, literally.
Oh yeah, I had to use.
I had to use a guide because I had like 90% of Metroid complete, and I'm like, I cannot find where these other collectibles are and power-ups and stuff. Had to look at a manual, and I'm like, dude, how would you even find this? It's like it's in the ice world. It's like behind a random iceberg. Like,
yeah,
at least with like Legend of Zelda and stuff, like there's always things that stand out that you can detect something, or even if like you hit a wall, it has a different sound effect. Metroid Prime is like not that at all.
Yeah,
all the
and
Metroid games
like
are
on
hard
one
like
hand,
that.
yep. Because I mean, I beat Prime pretty much 100% of it, and I started it on hard. And I'm kind of doing some exploited things.
I got up to 19 hearts. There was like 2 containers I could not find in that game in the Ocarina of Time to get the 20 hearts. There was like 2 of them I could not find for the life of me.
I've never been a Zelda person.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Screw you.
Yeah, I have not played like I played A Link to the Past, and I thought that was really good.
You haven't played Ocarina of Time at all?
I played it.
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are like masterpieces. Like they're
the
top 10 games of all time.
Like
I've collected everything in Majora's Mask.
Like I played them, and I was just kind of like, not my cup of tea. I know that's crazy, but I don't know. I could never get into them.
The great thing about Majora's Mask is that you can replay like all the events. That's the thing I love about Majora's Mask is if you want to go and play this the event that you love most, and you can go and play it again. Oh, if you want to see a certain funny cutscene, you can go and do that event to see that scene again. It's one of those games that I just love. I just love doing. Like, I don't think I could ever get bored with that game because there's just you can do so much with it.
By the way, oh, sorry, Brett. Keep going.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. No, it's pretty much gonna be.
God, what the hell was I gonna say?
I don't know, but you're good.
Oh, man, I lost it.
You lost it.
Oh no. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying so hard to remember. Oh yeah.
iDubbbz got married.
He did?
Yeah. You didn't know iDubbbz is engaged?
No.
He proposed at a taco shop where they first met.
So romantic.
Yeah. Did he buy a ring at a fucking
She got a small ring because I guess she didn't want a super expensive ring.
See.
Hey, that's honestly pretty. I like that.
I can tell you exactly the ring that my girlfriend wants if she were to ever get married. It's crazy.
Oh no! How much figures is it over?
No, it's she wants silver.
Okay, that's good. Silver's good.
Labradorite, and yellow or green citrine. They're stones.
What type of stone?
Citrines.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't. Not like an emerald or a ruby or something?
Nope. It's really obtuse. She's very artsy.
Well, that's cool. Is it cheaper than a normal ring, I guess? That type of rock I've never heard of?
Yeah, I assume it's cheaper than a damn diamond.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I get whatever you want, as long as it's cheaper than a diamond.
Come for all those little kids and harvesting our iPhones, man. It's sad.
Tough life.
Diamond trade is.
Oh well. They probably make all the Xboxes too.
Nope. Looking for silicone just so we can get another RTX 390.
Yeah.
When will we ever stop our greed?
Pretty much. Waiting them to hurry up on that. You know, I like a new card. So if we can speed up the process, that'd be grand.
Hey, well, we could volunteer. We could go help them. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
We get put in the trade itself, and then.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna need 20,000.
I trend on the New York Post. Repzion has disappeared, kidnapped.
Yeah, Brett would be the most likely one to survive because he's the biggest.
No, I think he would be tortured the most, honestly. If you think
Yeah,
about
they
Oh,
it,
you
don't like.
think?
yeah, because look how big he is. Like the amount of diamonds he
Oh,
could pull up on like a wheelbarrow strapped to his back and pull up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He would be the most useful. They'd keep him. It'd be kind of like the one enemy in Dark Souls with the big backpack on him. They're just full of diamonds, walking around.
Oh, what was that creature called? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
Yeah,
I'd probably end
I'll
up looking like a Dark Souls character after a few years.
I have to remember the name of it, but
I bought my Resident Evil 8 through CD keys. That's where I buy most of my games now. Screw's painful price on Steam.
yeah,
I don't know. I have to ask myself. I wonder if CD keys is like they get games illegally somehow, because I don't understand how they can offer certain games. Like literally a $60 game I've seen for like $20.
oh yeah, they definitely. There's some
'Cause, like,
shady.
I don't know how they do it, but I always go there because and you guys should go to cdkeys.com. I've purchased the majority of my games there, especially upcoming games, and I almost always get them at least $20 off purchase price. And
Yeah,
I always get codes the day of that I usually order, or if I pre-order a long ahead of time, they've always given me codes. So it's like I don't know how they do it, but they sell games not at full price and you're saving money. So cdkeys.com, sponsor me, please.
Yeah, which is really weird, because it's like I remember they were in controversy before because of that reason, but like I think to kind of adhere, they kind of had to like go legal, if that makes sense.
What do you mean
know?
by go legal?
Because I legit think like back years and years and years ago they were getting them illegally.
Well, I
or
remember
it was
there was points where I would order
There
something.
was
and
stories about that.
I would get a screenshot of like a piece of paper with a code on it. I'm like, how did they get this?
yeah. Yeah, see this.
Like, is somebody breaking into the company's warehouse and like taking the screenshots of all these codes or something? Like, I have no idea. It's fascinating. I find it interesting. But hey, I don't.
Yeah,
no,
they just
no weight off my back. I'm saving money, so.
Yeah, either way, I don't care. I'm paying 20. I got $20 extra to buy some food.
Yeah, that chicky fillet.
Big old 6-inch chicken teriyaki sub. 2 of them.
Chicken teriyaki. You ate 2 of them?
Yup.
2 of them?
I can
Holy
eat-
moly.
I can eat 2 Subway steak sandwiches.
Brett, you could eat the fucking whole restaurant. There's no surprise there.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah, it is true. You still drink a gallon of milk a day?
Or
did you tone down on
no.
that?
I've toned down on that. That's like half a gallon now.
Good. Well, half a gallon per day? Jesus.
We need to get some official art.
Maybe if I had more cereal, probably.
I mean, I can showcase the Repzpepsi logo somebody made.
Is it who I think made it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's really cool, actually.
It's she.
Put it in the.
I don't know. If anybody's actually managed to get this far listening to us to just ramble and shit, give us a suggestion for a podcast name. Like, legitimately, I don't think Repzpepsi podcast is really a name that really sticks.
No. I just kind of suggested it as kind of like a filler name. We're probably gonna have to sit down and think for at least like fucking like 5 hours or something on a damn name.
I mean, I guess the Rep Gaming podcast.
No, that sounds. Oh my gosh, that sounds stupid. No offense.
And
I mean, it's simple. It's stupid.
The Rep Gaming podcast. The Rep.
Well, it's like, hey Brett, your idea was really stupid. No offense.
Hey, it's stupid.
Wow.
I agree with that. But it's simple. You know.
Way to beat him down and then rise him up a little bit.
Please, he's beat me down more than anyone.
Doesn't take
really
much.
No, it doesn't.
Jesus.
But if y'all could give us some suggestions, that would be really
the
great.
scaled podcast, but then people are gonna think that we're like in the scale. Like,
yeah,
furries or
can we
something.
not?
Oh, you're into Argonians? Gross.
I actually thought because I want to start my own coffee brand at some point, like my own coffee brew. of coffee bean, and I was thinking a scaled beaned coffee. I actually kind of like that name for a. It'd be a cool
No,
name.
that doesn't sound bad.
No, not bad.
Scaled beaned. I
Yo,
like it.
bean.
Yeah, I bet you the girl would buy all that up. She's got to have coffee.
I don't know. I gotta make, dude. Making your own like strain of coffee is fascinating because you like have to like combine different beans together and stuff that makes a stronger, weaker brew, and the flavor and the richness, and it's fascinating. The chemistry behind coffee beans, way more to it than people would imagine.
God, I'm just one of those people, man, that just kind of rolls out of bed.
I mean, I am too.
Like I don't have like coffee. I'll have like hot chocolate if it's in the wintertime. It just kind of feels like a Christmassy thing to do, I guess. I don't know. But like half the time I'll just wake up and I'm just like,
Are there
I'm
any
awake.
other games coming out in like the next few months?
Oh man,
Isn't
I don't.
Ratchet and Clank Drift Apart coming out in like what 2-3 months, I think, for the PS5. I need to get a PS5. You know, I have all these apps on my my browsers to alert me of when things go on restock, and I got like 2 alerts yesterday, and within a minute of they alerting me, I go there and they're already sold out. It's like I don't know how anybody gets PS5s at this point. Like,
what's that game? Biomutant.
Biomutant. I thought that was a top-down, or maybe it. I'm not familiar with it. Biomutant. I know what game you're talking about with the mouse with like holding a big gun or something.
There's something like that.
What was it? New Destiny expansion coming out May 11th.
Oh man,
For those people that still play
that game.
Destiny
Apparently
2.
it's still a pretty solid thing.
Yep.
They lost me though.
Hey.
Those games always lose me though. It just gets too repetitive. That's the problem.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else comes out this month on the 19th is Elite Dangerous Odyssey.
And what's that going to entail?
It's pretty much kind of like Star Citizen, how you can walk around.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be in like select areas though, and you can do like FPS related stuff and stuff like that. So that'll be really interesting as somebody who plays Star Citizen like religiously to kind of see how that competes.
Yeah, I would be more interested in.
I mean, I play Elite
than Star
Dangerous.
Citizen right now, because Star Citizen I have a hate-love relationship with.
I know. I'm the Star Citizen chill guy. Let's see what else.
I like Elite Dangerous better. Just my opinion. Just
Yeah, you can actually run it and not spawn through the floor half the time in space and get hit by an asteroid or have somebody hijack your car and scream at you.
That is half the fun of Star Citizen, man. I've had some crazy things where I'll go to like a PvP area, somebody will just leave their ship, I'll kill them, get in their ship, and just run off with it.
Yeah,
it's the worst, too.
They're those type of players that annoys the hell out of me.
What was it? Chivalry 2 comes out like June 8th.
Ooh, I'm definitely gonna be playing that.
Oh yeah, I was in the beta. It was really fun.
Yeah, you sent me that code. I didn't realize the beta was only for 2 days, though. I would have installed it faster. All right, guys. This summarizes our very first gaming podcast. Write a comment down below some podcast name suggestions, and you just may be the lucky person who get credit of the new podcast name.
Yeah, please do.
Any suggestions are welcome to be posted down below in the comment section, although most people probably won't even watch this video because it's on my gaming channel and nobody really cares about it. So.
Sorry. I'm gonna spread it like the plague. I'm gonna show it everywhere.
Okay, and you're gonna get banned. Watch, you're gonna lose your mod in Nicholas's Diorio's stream.
That's gonna be so weird.
Don't do it. You're gonna get it revoked. You're gonna get banned.
I'm in the half-baked server too, and I'm gonna show it there.
Oh my goodness, Keemstar's gonna be all. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I kind of little thing before we get off. I almost got in a VC with him.
Oh my god, please do. I would laugh so hard.
Yeah, I was gonna tell him how much of a piece of shit he was for what he said about you.
Oh, dude, it's fine. You don't need to defend me on that.
I know this is a gaming podcast, but like, dude, Keemstar's Twitter is a gold mine.
No, dude, I agree. He tweets a lot of stuff. I laugh my ass off some of the things he says, and like I disagree with him with like 80% of that how he deals with things. But overall, like he makes me laugh all the time. Like he does. I can't deny that he makes me laugh, and some of his responses on Twitter they're exactly a gold mine, like you said.
Especially that one video you sent me.
I've sent you a lot. I don't know which one you're talking about.
I'm not sure if I can say it. The
Oh my god, that was horrible.
yeah, it was
Horribly,
terrible.
terribly
Okay.
funny, but
Where
that's
that we
why.
okay. We need to end this thing. We've been going on so long.
All right, yep. All right, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you sometime in the near future if this happens again. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Later.